All right, take two. Sorry about that. I don't know why I just did that. Stream Elements just decided to crap itself. I, you got me as to why. All right, well, while that figures itself out. Take the cap off for behind the necks. Fuck's sake. Why? Why on earth Stream Elements just doesn't behave is beyond me. But sometimes it just does this. It'll just randomly crash. I'd love to use the YouTube app, but it doesn't work. Like it will not allow me to use Bluetooth as an audio input, which is a major failing on YouTube's part, I should add. Okay. Everything's set up. Everything's set up on that end. Now I have to go. I have to go find the new actual stream because God forbid Stream Elements behave properly. Up it up it up it up up it up up. There we go. Share. Copy the link and post it back in my chat. Here we go. Ping. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that solves the issue. If it doesn't, we'll try and fix it again, but it should. Louis E, I think is back. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. Stream Elements sometimes crashes. There's not much I can do about it other than reboot. That's the one thing I like about YouTube, the app, is that right with YouTube, you can just like if it crashes, it's just gonna kind of fix itself. Why is the camera doing that autofocus twitchy thing? I literally just turned it to manual focus. God, it just does not want to cooperate today. Yeah, when Stream Elements has a hiccup like that, I have to completely reboot the broadcast and it comes up as a separate stream. Really annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right, we'll do one more warm-up set, then we're gonna dive into the meat of the workout. Feels pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. I get up and nothing gets me down. All right, so instead of going for 185 immediately, we're gonna try 165. I think we're gonna go for a few more reps on shoulders today. And I know, baby, just how you feel. Got to roll with the punch to get to what's real. Got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Hey, Barbell. Hawaii must be peaceful. Well, it's also 5 in the morning here. Why do I get up to stream this early? It's because the gym's empty. And I will say, if it would increase the audience numbers, I'm willing to consider, moving the stream to a later time. But I think it's quite funny that people on, the mainland would tell me to stream later, given that I'm further behind everyone. But on the other hand, Hawaii does not do daylight savings time, so I don't know. Have y'all switched your clocks back yet? Let me know about that in chat. By the way, if I can get an audio visual check, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna do the first rep. Might as well jump. Come on. Oh, I got two more. Come on. Yeah, baby. That's solid. I don't think I've hit 11 there before. I'll take that. I will take that. I like the way that felt. I think we're going to stick with 165 today. 11 a.m. and I want to go to sleep. Your day should just be, you should be just getting into the meat of your day, bro. Man, it's 5 a.m. I got energy to do this. It's 11 a.m. on a Saturday, no less, Mr. Tennessee fan. You can't be going back to bed. What you talking about? Hell no. All right, so we're gonna hit 4 sets of this. We're gonna move to incline press today. We're gonna start our pec side with incline press. I appreciate that. By the way, I believe super chats should now officially be enabled. If they're not, let me know. I'll have to play around with the features of the broadcast on that one. All right. Let's hit set number 2. So we're gonna do, I think, another set at 165. That felt pretty good. I was able to get 11, which I haven't done before. So I'd like to follow that up with a set of 10 at least. We'll do behind the neck. I'll go for somewhere around the ballpark 10 as well. Probably go for, I think 145 should do. But yeah, Barbell, there's no excuse for you feeling tired. If I can get up at 5 a.m. to do this, and really, I get up at 4:30 to get ready for the broadcast usually, 4:30, 4:40. So if I'm doing that, you got no excuse for being tired at 11. Come on. In other news, how else y'all doing? And again, if y'all would be so kind as to let me know whether or not the super chats are working. You don't have to actually give me one if you don't want to, but it would be really cool if that came through. I would laugh if the super chats just don't show up on stream moments. That would be very par for the course. That's actually, I'm going to do a set before I dive into that, but that's actually something else I wanted to talk about. This mobile streaming setup has a lot of issues to the point where I'm not sure in the long run whether or not I want to continue to do mobile streaming like this. That one would suck because there's part of me that really enjoys doing this, but if I have to kind of go to consultations only, streams where I'm just sitting at my desk, and talking with y'all, that may be what we have to do. That would kind of suck, but that that one's that one's going to be a question answered in May of 2025, I believe. All right, let's go. Second set. So a couple mechanical issues for shoulder press. You almost want to, first off, you want to lock your hips. You want your hips to be locked like you'd be at the top of a deadlift. You want your arms, your elbows to be, uh, you want your forearms to be vertical. You don't want them out, you don't want them in. You want them to be straight, but you want to breathe in, try and almost rest your triceps on your lats. So that's what I found is a good cue. Let's go. Come on, strong leg pull. I want 10 here. Come on. I feel like a lot of those reps are not full range of motion. I was focused a bit too much on explosiveness and not enough on form there. I'll have to go back and watch the tape. All right. Go behind the neck. For that, I need to flip the cat. Oh, don't tell me the chat's already crapped out. I would laugh. That would be so on point for stream elements. To have already crashed once, and then for the chat to not be working. That would be really annoying, actually, but very on par for the course. Let's check the YouTube app on my other phone. This is what I'm talking about. It's just the endless tech hiccups that there's no way to solve because YouTube's mobile app is horrifically bad. All right. Yep. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much, Crazy Keith, for the first super chat. And it did not show, predictably. No. So let me try and show y'all. Actually, there's no way for me to show y'all. So what's happening is that I can't use the YouTube app with a Bluetooth headpiece, which destroys the audio quality. So I got to keep audio quality right. So Stream Elements often just freezes the chat at some point, and then the chat just stops working. So now I got to look at my other phone while I'm live just to check super chats. It's annoying as hell. But Crazy Keith for super chats. Simon or ramen? Simon, definitely Simon. The noodles are way better, and the toppings you can get in it are better. Char siu beats the hell out of a soft-boiled egg. Spicy dashi, char siu Simon, Ashiro's House of Simon, and Aiea. That's my go-to. Yeah, appreciate that, Crazy Keith. Yeah, I really don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with the freaking notifications. It's annoying as hell. All right, let's get. I do like having music during the set though, so I'll come back and check the chat after. Because I want to hit the set with some. Now, ooh, good victory by Megadeth. That's what I'm hoping my eggs do today. Get some hard, bloody victory, right? I'm expecting my eggs to come in hungover. If there's any coach who can prevent that, it's Elko, but they can't afford to do that. You give South Carolina any momentum in that stadium at night, and it's going to be rough. The Gamecocks are one of those teams, again, especially at night at home, they can beat anyone. And I'm really hoping the Ags aren't that anyone. I like the Gamecocks too. I have no I have no bad feelings against USC, but no, this could be a very special season for A&M if they can win this game. That would be the first time they've achieved 8 wins in a season since 2021. Jesus Christ. All right. So this time we're doing behind the neck shoulder press. Again, pretty self-explanatory as to why you might do this, but if you have questions, just ask. Come on, I got one more. Ooh, all right, 11. I did take a little bit more time on that for a rest, but I'll take it. Hey, what's up, Louie? Bro, and now okay, so now the chat's working again, but it's not showing supers. Annoying. All right, we're gonna do one more of those. You've got me as to why it's doing that. Looked heavy. Louis, yes, this is 145, so it's not that heavy. But for behind the neck, it's all right. All right, so you're gonna be your channel. At least now I can actually go to live and then edit the video. You know what? Oh, it's not letting me do that anyway right now. Cool. I'll change the thumbnail later. Fine with that. Yeah. By the way, 25 likes on a go shirtless pose at the end. So make sure smash that freaking like button and hit the notification bell. Do all the other things that make the algorithm happy. Definitely helps. Louis S., we are hitting push, as the title suggests, is a shoulder dominant push day. In other words, we are going to be hitting chest, we're going to be hitting shoulders, we're going to be hitting triceps, but we're focusing the most on our delts or shoulders. Okay, so your fourth set. But thank you very much, Crazy Keith 909 with the first chat, the first super chat. Thank you. Getting Dorito wide. Oh, bro. Honestly, the trouble for me with that inverted triangle is that my lats I don't think are big enough for that. I'm working on them. I've been really trying to hit lats hard. I think they've come a long way, but I think they're still right. I think they're still very much my weak point in terms of size, in terms of aesthetic. You look at some of those, look at some of the, lifting YouTubers out there. They got lats that are absolutely massive, and I just don't think mine look quite at that level. But I'm getting there. Let's go. By the way, how's audio visual on y'all's end? Should be good. Again, this right here is my mic. So if you're wondering why I don't use the YouTube app, this is a Bluetooth headset that acts as a mic, right? Because it's right here, audio quality is pretty freaking good. The problem is that in their infinite stupidity, YouTube has decided, hey, what if we just, didn't make audio input with Bluetooth a basic functionality point for our mobile app? It's like I don't get why YouTube's not doing that. Like that's even Twitch's garbage mobile app has that as a feature. Why would you not have that? I mean, that's so basic. Progress is good. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. Come on, beat the hell out of South Carolina. Let's go. Fourth set. Going too slow. I need to speed it up. It's 8. Come on. You got more. You come on. Strong like bull. Come on. Oh, I'll take 10. Ooh, lightheaded. All right. Let's sit on shoulder, press at the barbell. We will do dumbbells in a bit. That's going to be later in the workout. We're going to move to incline. Not even close. Not even close. Close to overdose. Got because in my eyes and needles in my brain. All right. There we are right here. Set up for incline press next. That is way too far forward. I will, if I leave it at that setting, I will be constantly smacking the post, which is not what we want. Okay, that's about right. Hey, Dodge, welcome on in. Okay, y'all, go give Dodge some love. Twitch.tv/DodgerZion. She is actually we're having a little bet, a musical based bet, dependent on the outcome of today's football match between my fighting Texas Aggies and those South Carolina Gamecocks. So should be a pretty good time. Again, I from a talent level, I think A&M has the edge. I think South Carolina's offense, in particular their offensive line, will have a lot of trouble protecting LaNorris Sellers and keeping him upright. A&M's, and that's not even really a slam on South Carolina's O-line. In fact, for running, Rocket Sanders is a great running back, but in terms of pass blocking, A&M's defensive line is a lot better than South Carolina's offensive line. I do think LaNorris Sellers, I believe, short of Oklahoma, LaNorris Sellers is the most sacked quarterback in the SEC. To me, that indicates with a defensive line like A&M's, right? If they got after Nussmeier behind that LSU O-line, LaNorris Sellers is going to be pressured a lot. So I think for South Carolina to have a chance in this game, they have to establish the run, which against A&M's front will be very difficult. But if there was a back to do it, it'd be Rocket Sanders. I don't really think other way around too. I believe this will be a low scoring game. I don't think either team's going to crack more than 20 points because South Carolina's D is very good this year, and more importantly, very opportunistic. Connor Wigman will throw, if he's starting, an interception or two, and Marcel Reed isn't particularly accurate either. I think South Carolina has the upper hand when it comes to pass defense, but run defense, I do think A&M's O-line, it may take a few quarters. I do think A&M should be able to grind out some yardage against South Carolina's front seven. I think A&M's got the size advantage and the strength advantage. I think Le'Veon Moss is a very strong running back. He should be able to get yards after the tackle or yards after contact, I believe. But we'll see. Red 5478. Y'all, okay, hold up. I need a shout out in chat. Red, go place Red's video in here. It's really good. It's a urinating tree legacy of failure style video about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Really the last 35-ish years of the Fighting Irish program. It's really well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not a Notre Dame fan, but if you appreciate the sport of college football, you will enjoy that video. Red does not have near the amount of love he should have. Because I've watched his older stuff, the leap in quality Red's videos have taken over the last year or two is not to be discounted. So strongly recommend going and watching that video. I don't think you'll disappoint. Let's go a little Queen. Let's go real basic. We Will Rock You by Queen. All right, here we go. Buddy, you're born. I got one more. Take 11. It's not bad for incline. Sing it. Well, we will rock you. I think I'll stick with 225 for the next set. Buddy, you're an old man, poor me. I'm gonna take that. Put the hat forward. Regardless of how South Carolina finishes the season, team goes to 250 days. Congratulations, man. Appreciate the shout out, dude. Keep putting out good content. It's not like my audience is big, but I'm growing fast. And especially once I start hitting these modeling shows, New York, Manila, it's gonna get bigger. As I rise, I want the people who have been around my channel for a long time to rise with me. That includes you. That's rising tide lifts all boats. I do believe that. If I'm that rising tide for all y'all, I'm very appreciated. The Clemson guy at work, wish you good luck today. Hey, Silas Farrington, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot, actually. With inspiration, that's the real reason I do these lifting streams. Is it the real reason I do this? I don't get much money from this. I don't really care about getting much money from this. I don't have ads turned on. I don't think I ever will. I care about helping people, um, giving people maybe advice and sometimes a swift kick in the ass that they needed. If you want personalized advice, askbullmuscle@gmail.com. It's frustrating. I get emails and have follow-up questions to really give a good response, and then I never get the follow-up emails. So I don't get what's wrong with people on that one. My friend from Columbia, we're going to Atlanta, got VIP, said it'd be a great pre-show experience. Oh, you're going all out for that ghost show, huh? Hey, good for you. So yeah, we are whiting out because I don't know if y'all saw A&M's uni reveal, but in the same way that we blacked out Kyle Field last week, we are going into Willie B whited out, which personal opinion, not the huge fan of. A&M is kind of known for wearing maroon, so lack of maroon on the uniforms kind of bugs me. I've never been a fan of all whites in the beginning, in the first place, just because, I mean, it's a football game. Any amount of contact is going to make them look dirty as hell, which you can say, oh, that's, it's a warrior mark or whatever. Okay, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. Same with the all black. All black, that's South Carolina. If there's one team that's been doing that in the SEC longer than anybody else, South Carolina and Tennessee do that. But even Tennessee does black and orange. There wasn't a lick of maroon on A&M's unis against LSU. A lot of people like the way they looked. You can count me in the vocal minority, or the maybe less than vocal minority that does not. Okay, let's go. Next set. So we're try for another set of 10 to 12 here. If we get it, we're going to go up. And then I've got, after this, we're going to do paused incline close press. So it's going to be a close grip incline, but we're holding it for a 3 count at the bottom. Those will be difficult reps. I'm only going to do them with plates. The whole point of that is going to be hypertrophy. You see as a history of the black, exactly. Black maps in the 80s. Yeah, with George Rogers. Exactly. It's like, if once every team starts blacking out and whiting out, it becomes less special for the teams where it really is a tradition. So I'm not, even our maroon out, I always thought was kind of dumb. Like that, it always felt kind of forced. A&M has so many other traditions that I don't feel like, honestly, this is one thing I love about Alabama. Alabama never screws with the uniforms. Uniforms the University of Alabama wears now are the same ones they wore in the 1960s, and that's why it's timeless, right? You recognize if the numbers are on the side of the helmet, you know immediately who that is. It's Alabama. Uh, I wish A&M would have done the same thing. And I really like A&M's current standard uniforms. They got rid of the bevel on the tee, and they went back to sort of more block numbers that mirror what the 80s and 90s unis look like. All right, let's go. It's weird. Stream Elements chat started working again, but the supers don't. So I'll check every now and then for supers. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a grindy rep. Dizzy. Oh, that last rep's what you're looking for. You're really, ooh, you feeling lightheaded at the end of that. That's putting it at max effort. That's what you want. That's where the gains come from. Okay. So we're going to try going for a heavier set now. 250. Debating making a small change. I'm going to do it. We're going to move to, instead of doing 4 sets on the pause dumbbell bench today, we're going to do 3. Instead of doing 3 sets of chest flies, we're going to do 2. And we're going to throw in, what is that? We're going to throw in 2 sets of chest press. I think that's going to work better. Hey, Silas Farrington, you're awesome. I appreciate that, man. Concept album plays tribute to the core with more khaki tones and such. That'd be pretty. Like camo, there are other universities that do camo. we've done that. The trouble is khaki just looks not good with maroon. And to me, if there's no maroon, it's not the Ags. I, I'm I'm very keep it basic, keep it traditional, keep it simple. It's why Alabama's uniforms look so timeless. It's the same concept. Yeah, you might say, oh, they look bland. They look classic, is what they look like. There's nothing wrong with not fucking with a good thing. Because, and you know how superstition is too. The second, where's the chat not loading now? Come on. All right, there we go. Arm noodle. Okay. You know how superstition goes. What if you wear a really ugly uni and then you start winning with it? And now everybody's going to expect you to continue wearing the ugly uni. It's like, do you really want to do that to yourself? No. Good morning, Jason. Welcome on in. By the way, y'all, we're at 9 likes right now. I'll give you mine as a freebie. So 9 was 8. If you get to 25, we'll pose at the end. Workout song, Ghost, Mummy Dust. All right, all right. Dodger Zion, thank you for the workout song. We'll hit Mummy Dust after Lights Out is finished. I need to hit this. This is going to be hard. I don't usually incline north of 225. This is something I picked up from John is hiding in the box and Mirage in my chat, where they like to do a heavier burnout set as the final. And I don't normally do that on incline, but I want to give it a shot. Trouble here is if I fail. And if I fail, I should be able to get at least to the top. That'll be all right. All right. I gotta focus up for this one. But yeah, Ghost Mummy Dust, you got it. That'll be the next song. It's great that the super chats work though. I'm glad that was only because y'all kept watching. So I'm very grateful to y'all for that. All right, let's go. Come on, beat the hell out of South Carolina. Let's go. I'll take 6. The whole body was starting to seize up on that last one. We'll take that. We'll take 6. Lights. But while we're here, we'll move to chest press. Go to 15s. That'd be good. Hypertrophy alt. Move y'all over here. Speaking of great music albums, Dodge. I've been re-listening to Talk by Yes again. It's such a good album. That's the best of the Raven era. Although, that's not to throw any shade at 90125, because that's a great album too. Well, a fun fact about UFO, right? The song that's I'm currently listening to, Lights Out. Michael Schenker of the Scorpions got his start there. Whoa, this seat is so low. That's going to come up a... That might be a touch too high now. Ow. That'll do. Okay. First off, this is off to one side. Let's fix that. Listen to the calling memory. And that summer was a turning point for me. Turns out the summer of 20. So really, Dodge, I will say, talk about this, right? We're in the fourth quarter of 2024 at this point. As for me, right now, I think I'm up 35-3. Uh, some very high margin in terms of all the things that have gone right for me this year. But I'd say you've probably won 2024 as well. Hasn't been a perfect score, uh, but I'd say right now it's a scrappy Gamecock style of win that you've got going on. Mummy Dust by Ghost. All right. Shit's like, all right. Heavy guitars to start. Like it. Oh, let's go. Come on. 11. Take that. All right. 15 might not be happening here, but Thanos, welcome on in. Terrible form. Okay. Can you elaborate? Am I sitting too high up? Am I sitting too low? It's if you want to critique my form, that's totally valid. But if you if you sit here and say it's bad and then you don't elaborate, I have nothing to work with. So I will. I was originally planning on going with 15 here. I think I'm gonna go down weight. Let's go. See, that'd be 90, 140. Try 150. Yeah, it's always frustrating if someone says, "Yo, your form sucks," and then there's no details. Wider your grip a bit, using mostly tricep, not chest. I mean, that's kind of a little bit of the point. My triceps are my fail point right now. I fail in the top half of my reps, so I kind of want to hit that a little bit harder. But all right, I'll go a little wider. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now, I'm not one of these guys who insists on, my form is perfect or my form is the only right way to do it. But there are people who come in and all they do is hate, and it's like, anyway, you got to elaborate. All right, I'll try a wider grip here. I usually like going narrower grip on this because it forces me to really try and grind out the triceps at the top. But no, we'll go for that. All right, here we go. Let's get back to Mummy Dust though. That was $5 super chat. Look at the guitar riff. I piss like a racehorse after take a piss break pretty soon. All right, wider grip. This is about as wide as it can go. Oh god, that's a lot easier. Holy shit. I did go down weight too. Let's see. 15. 17. That's not bad. I should have probably adjusted my grip and kept the weight the same. Oh well, live and learn. I was only doing 2 sets on that today anyway. Not a big deal. All right, we got dips next. And this is all chest right there. Well, again, I'm trying to hit triceps too. So my chest, right, when I max or when I rep out on bench, my failure point is always at the top of the rep, like the top half. I can get it, 3, 4, 5 inches off my chest with no problem. And I'm not bouncing either. Even with a pause bench, it's the same problem. Wait a minute. I have put you all in the wrong spot. We're doing dips. Gotta be over on this side. But my problem is traditionally failing at the top of the rep. I'll get it halfway up and then get stuck. And that's a dead giveaway that tries are the weak point. Do some dips. Yeah, bench isn't bad though. I have hit a bit of a stall point on that, so that's frustrating. But no, I appreciate that, Thanos. And welcome to, I believe you're new. I haven't seen you around before, so good to have you. All right. All right, this isn't bad. Not what I would go and listen to, Dodge, but definitely can see why you might want to use this as your own workout music. I can totally get the vibe. Ouch. Finally turn the hat backwards. Should be about right. Now, need to back y'all up a bit more. Under here, about to hit chest and shoulders as well. Very nice, man. You do a push-pull leg split. If you like what I do, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. I'll pose at the end if we hit 25. So that was mummy dust. Not bad. I'm going to go with, let's go with the Wizard by Black Sabbath here. Classic, probably Ghost before Ghost existed. Really the ultimate beginning kind of dark metal band would be Black Sabbath. I don't think there's one kind of dark band like that that doesn't list Black Sabbath as an influence. Like, how could you not? All right, here we go. It's 9, take it. Felt pretty good. Usually go for 8 to 10 on that. Oh, I forgot to do pause inclines. We'll go back and do that a little bit later. Yeah, that's a mistake on my part. Money does promote testosterone anger until the crowd gets spread fake money confetti. The chain is out. I don't. Oh yeah, it is at it. There we go. Yeah, it was unbalanced. Oh, you mean the chain's out of shot? It is. Let's try and maybe fix that. That ought to do. That's about right. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep walking. Fuck, man. I might have to take a quick pee break after this. I'm bursting for a pee right now. Here we go. Next set. Next set. 9. All right, can't hold it no more. I'll be right back, y'all. I have a pee going on here. Stand right by. Oh, it happens. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. I couldn't hold it no more. That was getting to the danger point. Nothing hurts. Nothing sucks more than having to take a pee like on a leg day, especially. That shit's the worst. You know, like you're debating whether or not you need to go to the bathroom, and God help you if you make the wrong decision. That one's not worth it. Okay, so we're gonna do another set on this. We're gonna do we'll head back to incline close press. Then we'll hit dumbbell bench. Yeah, I forgot to do incline close press while we were over there, so we gotta go back and do that. Totally just boofed that on my bad. So we'll go back and do that. We're gonna play the Rit by Black Sabbath now. After Ghost, now you got me in a mood to listen to Black Sabbath, so probably be doing that. Slayer maybe too. By the way, Sabotage for Black Sabbath. Such a good record. Used to think the best album of that year, 75, would have been Night of the Opera by Queen. No, Sabotage. It's not even close. Toys in the Attic might be my number 2. And then probably Night of the Opera. Probably Wish You Were Here as a number 4. All right. Come on. Last set on here. I really like 10. If I can get 10, I'll be pretty happy with this. Are you metal? Are you metal? You changed a lot since it began. Come on. I believe that was 10. Can't tell. That might have been 9. I thought it was 10. Counting gets hard. Blood ain't flowing to your brain. I'll take it though. It's my third set regardless. I do believe that was 10 though. Just putting the weights up. All right. We're going to go back to the incline because I forgot to hit pause on that. Impera has become a new Desert Island album for me. Mine is slowly changing over time. Talk is so close. I don't think I could put it over Relayer or close to the edge. Ooh, but man, it is close. It's close to being on par with the Yes album or Fragile. Might be just a tick below that. I think what happened is that Trevor Rabin must have hung out with enough Steve Howe to have the Howe-isms kind of rub off on him, because it sounds like Steve Howe's playing the guitar on that album in a lot of places. to a point where it doesn't sound like union or big generator. Because How did not end up putting a whole lot of uh, tracks onto union, but it doesn't sound like union, big generator, or 90125. And the only explanation I can come up with for that is that Raven kind of learned some stuff, or maybe it's Trevor Rabin. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he learned some stuff from Steve Howe. All right, so this is 155. Is this a lot of weight? No. Is this going to be difficult? Yes. Why? Because we're going to do pause. So we want good 2-3 count at the bottom of each rep here. So that was third set of dips is done. This is 155. We're doing a 3-second pause, ideally. We're going to try anyway. I'm sitting down like that is kind of a pain in the ass to have the hat on, even though I like the way it looks with this, the white out. Gives it a little bit of color, but so close grip here, all right? That's kind of the point. This is an incline close press. We're gonna come down, triceps will be tucked in real tight to the body. Hold it at the chest point for a 3 count, and then come up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. You see how it's harder and harder to get those last few inches on the rep. That's why. It's my triceps are not strong enough to compete with my chest. That's why I'm failing on a lot of reps. That's why these pauses are really useful. It forces me to build the explosiveness from the bottom up. We're gonna do one more of that, and then we're gonna go down to 135. Go for more reps. Shahrazad, let's see, Scheherazade. I don't know how to say that properly. Let's see. Scheherazade. I think that's the best I can do. Cracked Review, Bad Out of Hell, Unforgiven, and Impera. The Unforgiving, okay. I would probably go Relayer, Days of Future Past, Moving Pictures, Peace Sells But Who's Buying, and Dark Side of the Moon. I know that's a normie answer, but God, Dark Side of the Moon is so good. So I'll get some of y'all in here. I've got a bit of a double quandary on my hands, and I'd love to hear some talk, some advice, some responses from the audience. So in the coming months, um, not anytime soon, in the next 6 months, I will be at the end of my lease here. What do y'all like to see from me more? Do y'all like these lifting streams a lot, or do y'all like the consultation and chat streams more? Because I can focus more on what the audience is saying. There are a lot less glitches, um, stuff like that. The reason I ask this is because I could kind of downsize, move back to, rooming with people here, which would save me like $1,000+ a month. That's a lot of money, So while I love having this here, I could lift on base. The base gyms are now open 24/7, which they weren't when I moved here. While that wouldn't allow me to film my workouts, I'd still get just as good a workout in, if not a better one, So the question then becomes, what are these workout streams worth? They're worth $1,000 a month. Now, granted, I also have my own place here, which is nice, but I'd have my own bedroom, potentially even my own bath if I go for like a master bed. I wouldn't have to deal with the really annoying parking situation here should I decide to buy a car, which I think eventually I will. Right now, I'm looking at importing a couple of different options, but importing a K-van from Japan is probably the best one. Saw a really clean looking 95 Safari that I had interest in, but it got snapped up before I could make a move. Um, I don't I don't really like a lot of the other options for cars around here, right? Oahu, it's the price of paradise. Cost of everything's high here, so there's a lot to consider. Two lost souls playing in it. Hey, not us, not us. That's gonna be well. That would have been last week. It would have been Auburn and Kentucky, wouldn't it? Who's Mississippi State? Oh God, they're playing UMass. There you go. There's your tank ball. It's mean to say to State. Jeff Levy inherited a wreck. I think he's actually the right coach for the job, but it's going to take him some time. That Michael Van Buren is a damn good quarterback. I think State will be better in a few years. This is not that year, though. God, Arkansas dropped 58 on them. All right, here we go. That's 8. That's all I'm getting with 8. Or with 155. Gonna go down to 135. That's hard. That's the thing with pause sets. That was about 40 seconds total for the set, which, counting a second or so for the actual workout means you're looking at 32 seconds. So that was a 4-second pause. I'm going to call it 3, but still, it's pretty solid. So Dodge, are you streaming you gonna watch the game and stream that? If you are, I can pop onto your channel. Hey, Big Red. Um, as you say, it's afternoon. Ain't even freaking sunrise here yet. Now, actually, that was one other question I wanted to ask you guys. So that was my quandary about the cars and the housing. Other one was, how is this as a stream time? Um, Remember, and again, I don't know what weekend. I know it's coming up. What weekend y'all shift your clocks back an hour? Hawaii does not do that because what would the point be? We're in the tropics. Uh, so I guess where I'm going with that is, would y'all prefer me to stream later, or do y'all prefer having me in the late mornings? I really like getting up this early because that's what I would do anyway for my weekday streams. Yeah, it means I have to go to bed early on the weekends, but honestly, it's a good habit to get into, and I'm not much for the nightlife anyway. Besides, by the time, like for y'all, by the time it's 8 o'clock here, I mean that's past midnight on the East Coast, and it's almost midnight on the West Coast most of the year. So I'd like some feedback on that. All right, so what do we got after this? We need to go hit. Oh yeah, we got some dumbbell work to do next. We'll do. Oh yeah, pause dumbbells and side shoulder flex. Oh, that's gonna be good. Yes, oh, that's gonna be lovely. Cool, cool. That's gonna be real nice. All right, here we go. And then the other after this, the other tricep sets are supersets. We're not going to do those. Okay, not yet. Those will be towards the end of the workout. So the whole point of supersetting is to really get that nice burn. We're going to do uh, triceps pull downs and then we're gonna do katana curls. I really like the way those feel. Here we go. Three, four, elbows tight. Oh, that's why you don't do a suicide grip, kids. That hurt. Come on. Come on, finish. Okay, so for God, it did not feel good. So I put my thumbs out from underneath instead of doing a hook grip. I did a suicide grip, and I paid the price. Don't do suicide grip on variants of bench. It's good to do that on a shoulder press, and this is sort of halfway between bench and shoulder press. You're an incline, but oh, hit me right in the ribs. Ouch. Oh yeah, y'all are playing Tennessee today, I think, Kentucky. Y'all are, I don't want to be mean, but y'all are screwed. Hey, Sean Michael, thank you very much. Much love from across the pond. Yeah, it's already evening time over there. Over there in Britain. That did not feel good. So yeah, if I could get feedback from y'all on a couple of those things, right? Stream time, and how much y'all like the lifting streams versus the consultation talk streams. Um, that would be really helpful. And lo and behold, Stream Elements chat has decided to back up again. That's what I'm talking about. It's like that. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the bench. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Get a little bit closer. There we go. All right, get y'all here. Jump around. We're gonna do side shoulder flies, dumbbell. These I learned from watching uh, an old Arnold video a long time ago. They're really good. There we go. Let's get it. Did we do 30s last time? I believe we did. There we go. These are a lot harder with 30s. These are working. Rear delt's coming all the way over. Getting that stretch. Range of motion. Huge on this exercise. So, so. Nice. Okay. Now we're we're gonna go. We got pause, bench press. We're doing 3 on these, so that's gonna be let's go for 85. It didn't hurt your rib cage. Oh yeah, it did, but you get used to it. Put the hat back on for this. See you. All right, 14 likes, 11 more, and y'all get posing at the end of the broadcast. All right, so for this is going to be a pause bench set. So much like the pause incline press y'all saw me do just a little while ago, and you can write the previous set down. There we go. We're going to hit a 3-second pause at the bottom of the rep and then explode upwards. The goal here is again to reduce or to increase the time under tension and reduce the ability to just bang, bang, bang through them. And explosiveness is useful, but this is a good counter to that. You want to build endurance too, and a time under tension or a pause set is a really good way to do that. Okay, strong. Damn, this shit makes me look huge. Not to be immodest, but like I can see myself in the mirror. Sometimes it's hard to tell. All right, here we go. 3, 1, 2, 1. All right, I'm on 7, 8. That's all I got. Here we go, down reps. Only got 8 there. I need to go lighter. I also need music. Let's go 75. All right, we know this is side shoulders first. There we go. Yeah, not big rep. It definitely hurt my rib cage. A quick follower count. We are gaining roughly about 100 a week, which is great. Not follower, sorry, subscriber count. Still used to the Twitch terminology. Keep rising like this, will be past our current Twitch level of 2100 in no time. We'll get there. But I appreciate all y'all new subscribers. The bar, yeah. So that was my mistake. I was using what's called a suicide grip, which is or a thumbless grip. Probably can't say that on YouTube. YouTube, I know the algorithm gets pissy when you say stuff like that. I don't care. But because of that, you lose strength or you lose control over the bar on a bench. I don't recommend doing what I did there. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Use a hook grip, use a conventional grip on any form of bench press, including incline. Shoulder press, you can use a thumbless. That's a lot more effective because it helps keep your wrists in line. But no, you shouldn't. Don't do what I just did on the incline close press on that last set. Yeah, that hurt a lot. I can promise you that. I lost grip. Yeah, no, 135 pounds barbell like that crashing into your ribs does not feel good. That'll probably leave a nice little horizontal bruise. So I'm gonna have a stripe today. That's, it is what it is, but it's not ideal. All right, let's go. Let's get a little Dancing Days by Led Zeppelin. Da, 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 da. Why is it so quiet? Come on. That's better. Da, 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 da. All right, get over here. Throw it. Come on. 4. Better. 5. 6. 7. 8. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to keep your torso out of this. Really work the rear delt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Good set. All right. All right. So hit another set on this, and then I got single arm shoulder flies, which I don't want to do yet. But pause bench, and then you know what? We'll use this for seated shoulder press. That'll be a good test. See how we can do a few heavy reps at the end of the workout, or towards the end of the workout for shoulders anyway. It's all right. There we go. You be my only, my one and only. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Come on. Yeah, 2 more. 11. Get up there. 12. That was good. I like that. That felt really solid. I'm gonna stick to that for the third set, but third set, instead of pausing it at the bottom, we're gonna take a 3 rep or a 3 second eccentric. Really burn out the triceps as well. That's the fun thing you can do with time under tension. You can vary what part you're putting under tension. Fighting the eccentric is such a good way to do that. Before we do that, I'm gonna blast a set of shoulders. Use the same weights. This will be heavy. That's kind of the point. Sit y'all. Actually, this is a good spot. You just need to move up. That's better. Okay. Something's going on with the chat today where I have to exit and re-enter the broadcast. Let's see. I like the STP cover too. Yeah. Thanks for motivation. Sean Michael, just getting back into doing weights. Don't want to get big, just rep, bro. Okay, so that's going to be mostly diet. If you're looking to just get defined, right? I want to be big and defined. Everybody wants to, as a trying to go. But if you just want to get defined, you want to target more hypertrophy oriented workouts. So, really work on range of motion, really work on sets of 12 to 15, and then diet. You've got to be running a calorie deficit, and you've got to be putting enough protein in your body to maintain the muscle that you have. If you are somewhat experienced, if you've already gotten beyond the noob gains point, you are not going to put on a ton of muscle in a cut cycle. You might put on a little here or there, but it's going to be very difficult. Boston lost 8-2 to the Canes. They have a Zamboni driver in that again. We're gonna practice posing later. To Louis asks if we hit 25 likes, but that's up to you guys. I can't make you hit 25 likes. You can tell my Discord channel, but I can't control that. So I don't know. You could tell my Discord about that. There's 1,000 people. Actually, there's over 1,000 people in my Discord. So you'd have to get 2.5% of them to hit that like button. I don't know why it's that hard. This should be automatic. I even have a ping roll with like 80 odd people that they get pinged every single time I go live. You'd think it'd be the easiest thing in the world for them to hit the like button. I don't know why you would even have the ping roll if you weren't planning on actually tuning in, but what do I know? Yeah, your Kentucky Wildcats are not having a good year. All right, so Big Red, let me ask you this. Do you want to fire Stoops? And if you do, the one thing I always want to ask fan bases who say, fire him. Okay, who do you replace him with? So that's the real question. Sooners, if you lose to Maine, they're not going to lose to Maine. Oklahoma's bad. They're not that bad. Oklahoma beat Auburn, and yeah. See, I need something a little heavier for this. Let's go War Ensemble by Slayer. That might work. That should do. Seasons in the Abyss is a really good Slayer album. I just don't love Slayer's usually a little too heavy for me outside of the gym. It's just like I wouldn't listen to it any other time. But it's a great album. Come on. 7. Take it. 7 for 75 dumbbells? That's not bad. That's not bad. I think we're going to stick with that, and then we're going to do another set. We're going to go back to pause bench. Look at that definition. Well, again, Louis S., if you want to see me shirtless pose at the end of this workout, go tell my Discord. Get them in here. Get me 25 likes. We're at 16 right now. You need 9 more. So you'll have a good shot, but I can't make it happen. Oklahoma got dog walked by SC. Oklahoma got dog walked by themselves in that game. Not to take anything away from South Carolina, because their defense was incredibly tenacious and, uh, very feisty, right? South Carolina's defense did a great job of causing turnovers, but South Carolina's offense barely had to do anything in that game, right? Oklahoma made a lot of mistakes. It was what 21-0 in like the first 5 minutes, right? Like Oklahoma's defense didn't even play badly that game, uh, in the sense that they didn't really allow that many points, but Oklahoma's offense and special teams was so poor, and that's the one thing I'm expecting today. A&M will give up at least one special teams touchdown. That is staple of Beamer ball right there. Good, bad, or otherwise, South Carolina special teams are always on point, and it's because Beamer is that's where his focus was for a long time. Okay, definition, I appreciate that. One guy I want, if we part from Stoops, is John Summerall, the head coach of Tulane. Why? Okay. I haven't heard that one before from the fan base, so I'd be very interested to hear why. For your sake, I hope your university doesn't go full moron and hire Jimbo Fisher. I think they're smart enough to avoid making that mistake, but maybe that's just me. Jimbo Fisher's a snake oil salesman. All right. But yeah, Oklahoma did get dog walked by South Carolina for sure. South Carolina dominated that game, but Oklahoma made a lot of mistakes. Now, do I think A&M will make mistakes in this game? Probably. Do I think they will make as many as Oklahoma? God, I hope not. Because South Carolina will take advantage. South Carolina does two things really well: turnovers and special teams. South Carolina will force a turnover in this game. I think South Carolina will get at least one big special teams play in this game. The question is, will that be enough? I think A&M has a much better. I don't think South Carolina's offense is going to do a lot today. Maybe Rocket Sanders can open it up. I don't think Lenora Sellers is going to have a lot of time in the pocket. I think he's going to get hit a lot. Now, he's a mobile quarterback, so he can get out of the pocket and scramble. But if we spy with a guy like Scooby Williams, I don't think he's getting very far. So, I could be wrong. I really don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I don't think either team's offense is going to have a lot of success. I think you might see a lot of field goals. I think you might see a lot of punts. I don't think you're going to see either team crack 20 points. That's my hot take. I would say, I don't know what the spread is, but bet the under if I were a betting man. All right, let's go. I just bruised my thigh just dropping that weight on it. That was dumb. Why did I do that? Ouch. All right, come on. So this time, instead of pausing it at the bottom, we're going to do a 3-second eccentric. So really slow on the way down. 2, 3. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 12. 13. God. Yes. That was good. All right. Next we'll do, whoops. Shoulder press. We'll do, okay, we'll do side raises after this one. Now, as good as Slayer is, I think I need something more A&M. for this. I think we're going to play Power by Kanye West. Now, I endorse Kanye West's non-musical philosophy about as much as I endorse Rage Against the Machines. That is to say, not at all. But as much as one might be loath to admit it, Power goes hard as a walkout song. Hey. All right, let's check chat before I go further with that. It's weird. I mean, he's a very talented musician, but I've never seen a bigger jackass. Let's see what chat's got. Really are Bill Curry after he got ran out by Alabama. Do you expect anything else from my Cats? I mean, yeah, I don't think they're going to hire Jimbo Fisher. I sure hope they don't. Um, Now, Jimbo Fisher could stay retired. I don't think he will. I think he's got way too big of an ego to be satisfied with his legacy as a snake oil salesman who rode to the top on Jameis Winston's shoulders, because that's how the world views him. Even at A&M, it's looking more and more like he rode to the top on Mike Elko's shoulders. Remember, the 2020 season, it was that defense that was really pretty crushing, and uh, Elko was the D coordinator. Reason Steve's saying his money. Yeah, because it's like a $44 million bailout, right? A&M, we can swallow 76 million whole like it was nothing. You know, oil money be like that, but I don't think Kentucky's got that same kind of depth. And to be fair, Stoops has elevated the Kentucky football program to where, a season like this used to be par for the course. Now, a season like this is a major disappointment. It used to be, oh, Kentucky's a basketball school. Who gives a shit? But now it's like, wow, Kentucky really underperformed this year. That paradigm shift is because Mark Stoops has been one of the most successful head coaches for Kentucky ever, short of maybe the Bear. Okay, here we go. We're up to 18 likes, so we need 7 more. I want to do the posing, so like, I'm hoping I'll get there. Shouldn't be hard. Like, all you would have to do is get some more people from my my Discord on here, but I don't know why. Let's go power. Oh, hey. 21st century. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, that's good. I'll take 8. So now we're gonna go. When was the last time we did the side shoulders? 35. That was good. Did we do that 30? Yeah, we did 35. All right. That'll work. All right. So this was standing up. So this is something I've learned That's a little bit too high. So what we're doing here is we're leaning over. I'm hanging off of this rack because what that does is allows me to put my feet further in because I'm leaning over, gives me a greater range of motion to work with. And instead of going double arms like this, we're going single arm. It really allows me to focus, get a little bit better hypertrophy. Let's go. Four, five, six, 12. There we go. That's better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. That's good. I like that. I think 35 is the right weight for that. It's good. Let's see. Reason Super saying he's got to change the way he coaches, hire a legit O-line coach. That's some sloppy seconds wrong. To be fair, right? You think about great offensive lines, Bama's going to be at the top of that list most years. But yeah, clearly hasn't worked out. Where are y'all in terms of talent? Like, where do y'all place in the SEC? You know, recruit rankings, stars, things like that. You know, right? Because if you're placed, you're probably not 16th. I'm guessing that's Vanderbilt. But you know, if you're 13th, 14th, 15th, that is going to put a ceiling as to how far you can go. Kentucky's got a big enough program to where should be able to be more in that 9th, 10th range, I would think. You guys should be able to recruit more than state. There's no reason y'all should. I would say y'all should be kind of where about Arkansas is, if I were to guess. Channel live. See if I can update the thumbnail. Edit video. Edit thumbnail. Custom thumbnail. Now we're talking. Change. That's not what we wanted. That's better. Cool. Sick. All right. Be able to update the thumbnail. I don't. I don't think there's any reason y'all should have any issue with that. I think y'all could. I don't think Kentucky's ever got quite the size in terms of population, right? Kentucky's not a recruiting hotbed. Y'all are already uphill in terms of recruiting out of state. You have to deal with Tennessee and Ohio State on your state's borders. Those are two blue blood programs. It's going to be hard to compete with them. But I definitely think your ceiling is higher than uh, where it currently is. I think y'all, there's no reason y'all can't be a consistent 8 to 9 win team. All right, let's go. Let's go in the Cradle Will Rock by Van Halen. That should do. Controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 10. Come on. 11. More. Come on. 12. It's tough. Good. 5, 6, 7, 9. Come on. Finish. 10, 12. Ooh, that's good. And the cradle will rock. Okay, so we've got 4 sets of triceps. You're going to do 2 supersets, triceps push downs, and then that is not where I was hoping it would be. Let's still do this. Just got to go grab. You know what we're going to do? Change of plans. We're going to do single tricep push downs. Just because kind of a pain in the ass to get the superset done another way. So we're going to go, let's see, what do we do? Single tricep push downs. So we're doing 24. It's good. And then we'll do katana curls. Requires no grip. Yeah, that'll be about 14. Okay. Okay. I like that. Yeah, we'll do single tricep push downs and katana curls. That's going to be it. Let's try them at 24 and see what happens. We'll start with 24 each side. Let's see, 12, 17, 22, 24, 22. Okay, good. Rock on. All right. We're going to just leave y'all back here. That should be good. And then katana curls. That's not going to work for this. Like something. I feel like I got something tweaked up in my upper back. Like right around scapula. Kind of hang. See if I can't get that. Feeling right. Something's weird there. That's all right. All right, let's do the first set and we'll superset. Let's do it. Here we go. Switch. All right. Here we go. Down. Set this at 14s a piece. I have this wrong. So that's not right. There we go. You gotta cross them. That's better. heavy. I need to go down weight. Nope. Finish. I'm not happy with that. I gotta go down. Finish. Oh, it's better. Oh. All right, yeah, stick to 19 for the katana curls, but otherwise that feels great. All right, yeah. So we go. I think I like the height placement on that. So for katana curls, the idea is going out. You really should be extending your triceps to do that. And realizing as well, this is a bit short. There we go. I should solve that. Yeah. Let's see what we got on chat. Lady Volzer, Salt the Earth, Jefferson City, or Carson Newman calls that the 135 to 49. What the hell? I mean, at some point you have to have been playing your backups and still doing that. Jesus Christ. Breaks over back at it. All right, shoots. Good to see you, Big Red. Or 21 likes. 4 more we got posing at the end. All right. Here we go. All right, so this time we started left first. This time we're going to start right first. Here we go. Oh, triceps are killing. These supersets hit hard. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15. 1, 2, 4, 10, 11, 12. Keep the grip. 14, 15. Reset, come on. And then we got to go down. It's got to be 19, 19, 19. Perfect. Cross over. 6. Fuck, come on. All right. It's a fail on 6 reps. Go down weight. Finish. Yeah, left tricep just don't have it no more. Finished at 7.5. Come on. Fuck. That's burning. That was 6, 4, and 4. All right, so we've got abs and the pec deck, and then we're done. So we're actually getting close to the end. So for those of you who want the pose, need a few more likes. Finish. So we're gonna do leg raises since it's open. Put you guys right here. Bring the camera down a little bit more. Okay. Let's see here. Let's grab. We're gonna go 35 on each today. I can find them. There's one. There's the other. One, two. Make sure there's no new. I check for new messages while I set this up. There we go. Nope, nothing yet. 23 likes, 2 more. Let's go Megalomania by Black Sabbath, always a winner. All right, come up. So leg raises, the whole point of these is to really work the lower abs, right? So the idea is you grip with your legs, you grip the weights, uh, and you try to bring your feet up parallel without bending your knees. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12. That's pretty good. Usually I don't get 12. I like it. Yeah. Why doesn't everybody leave me alone? Yeah. Solitude is underrated. Obsessed with your fantasy, possessed by my schemes. I mix reality with dream. Something I'd seen. I sold my soul to be the human obscene. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Oh, that's hard. One more set of those, my abs are starting to burn. That's good. That's what we want. All right. Chat's still empty, it looks like. Fine with that. Still 23 likes. Come on. Give me 2 more. And we're there. Well, I feel something's taking me. I don't know what. Separate mind. Feel it slipping away. 6. Come on. I think that was 13. Lost track. All right, let's move the pec deck. Me at saving my soul. Feeling like a demon fading away. I'm going backwards when I'm in control. Feel it slipping away. Slipping into tomorrow. All right, let's go heavy and then we'll go light. There's a burnout. From the depths of sorrow, I was wise to disguise. It is off the mark. That's better. Let's see. Yeah, like 250. Get a deep stretch though. Gotta be deep. That's about right. It's 18. I'll take that. We'll go 175 for reps next. We grab the ab wheel for the final exercise. Feel it slipping away. Slipping it. Ooh. Oh my god. Ab wheel swung back, hit me in the Charlie horse. Ouchie. That's it. All right, come on. Last, come on. Breaks. I'm gonna beat the hell out of South Carolina. Let's go. 6, 16, 20. Let's go. All right. Come on. Ah! 25. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. Let's burn out. I'm not happy with that finish. Didn't need to do that. All right, so it's 25. I'm not going to count the drop set I did there. Let's go hit ab wheel. If we got enough likes, we'll hit poses. Like going over to this corner for the ab wheel just because a little bit quieter. I'm not in anybody else's way. Kind of nice. All right. I'm gonna face you guys. Flip the camera. Nice. Check chat. Actually, no, let me do a set and then we'll check chat. $12 reps. A little lightheaded. It's good. It's what we want. Push it to the limit. How bad you want it, you know? All right. See what chat's got to say. Taking this thing off is going to be hard if we do hit 25. See what chat's got for us here. Anything from chat? Terrible form. Alex Smith sack. All right, bet. That was for explosiveness, but fine. You really want me to go back and do stretch? Fine, I'll do it. Let me finish these. We'll go fucking do that. Appreciate you actually coming in and saying something. Is this your first time? Welcome on in. Good to have you. 24 reps though, or 24 likes though. We got one more. We need your drop off the kind anyway. 7, 8, 9. When it comes to the chest flies, just in my opinion, I feel a whole lot more value in squeezing at the top end, but fair enough. 175. We'll go back and do another at 175. 18, 25. You're one more set of ab wheels first. We'll go back and we'll hit that. It was probably, see, for me, there will be times where I compromise form too much. So I appreciate when you come in and call me out like that, honestly. You get into it, you get into the music, you just focus on explode, bang out as many reps as you can, and yeah, form can suffer when you do that. So now that's definitely something I ought to be more concerned about. All right, that was 4. Oh, ouch. All right, so here we go. All right, let's go back and do a better form set on the flies. Grab everything. I appreciate you there, Alex. Although, I will say, I'm pretty close to the back point. So I'm going to try moving this further back. Let me drop off the ab wheel real quick. There we go. Left set. So this is where I had it last time, right? So I'm back here. You're suggesting I stretch further back than that. Let's give that a try. That's really far back. All right. Wrong 175. Get some music for this. Let's go Mechanics by Mechanics by Megadeth. See how that gets us. Not that it matters a ton for this, but I prefer Megadeth to Metallica. mean, this song is basically the Four Horsemen. But I mean, Dave Mustaine wrote the music to the Four Horsemen when he was in Metallica. So frankly, I think Mustaine did a better job on this. Full range of motion. Stretch all the way back. God, I'm barely capable of even just reaching it back this far, dude. All right. Come on. Strong leg ball. I mean, that's as far back as it can feasibly go. It just feels like it's hurting my back, but whatever. 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 20. I'll take that. I'm feeling it a lot more up here than I ever am. Back here, it just feels like I'm squeezing my delts together, like my rear delts, my scaps. I don't see the value in stretching this far back. It doesn't. I don't feel that in my pecs. I feel it up here. Maybe that's just me. Am I doing something? I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong here. I mean, there are a couple of those where, the plates are hitting back here. So I don't know if that's not full range of motion. I don't know what is. I can't put it in the back fly position. Like my body just straight up will not be that flexible. So if you can do that, I mean, more power to you. But do you feel like doing one more? I guess Alex didn't stick around. That's a pity. I felt pretty solid. I mean, it's 20 reps. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Really fortunate. We'll go down rep. One more. Go. 18, 25, 20, 75. This will be 145. And then how many likes do we have? 26. All right, y'all are imposing at the end. There you go, Nicole. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't feel, this is just my opinion. I don't feel a ton of value going back here versus going here to start. Where I feel it the most on this exercise is up at the top. That's where I'm really, that's where my chest, it feels like my chest really firing off to get it. The difference between here and here feels fairly negligible to me. It really just feels like I'm having to tighten the shit out of my scaps just to get it that far back, to reach that far back. Doesn't really feel like it's hitting my chest anymore. Hey JJ, good to see you. I'll do one more. I think this time I'll do a time under tension, so like a 3 count up here or something. No, I'll do a 3 count on the eccentric instead of a 3 count at the top. Yeah. We'll pause after this. Feel free to let the Discord know that they whether or not they know they got it. If not, I'll do it. But See, all I'm feeling that is in my upper back. I feel it so much more up here. 40. Ah, all right, I'm pretty cooked. That's it. Let's go hit some posing. I'll let the Discord know before we get going here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let them know. Let's head over. Gotta get away from everybody else because while there are substantive mental benefits to posing, mind muscle connection, all that, you do look like a douchebag doing it. There's just nothing you can do about that. So my way to combat that is to just kind of do it away from everybody else. I feel like that's a fair compromise. With today being chest and triceps too, I feel like I've earned it. So we want to go. We're gonna swap the view, come up to about it's about chest level. We're gonna go this side so that way nobody gets in shot. Oh, it's tough. But wait. This is the only trouble with this particular shirt. Such a pain in the ass to get off. Here's the mic. Try to go over the top, I guess. There we go. I got it. This thing is really quite irritating to get off, but it looks great on me, so worth it. All right. So let's go ahead and I can't tell the angle this way. We're gonna go switch this way. That's much better. Y'all can see the back, but it's just delts, rear delts, fronts, tries, rear delts. Abs, traps, biceps. I'll take it. Not too bad. That ought to do. Darn, I need to flex the lower body because we didn't use it today. Getting this thing on too over my back is nuts. There we go. All right. Cool. It'd be easier to pose at home. I mean, not kind of, not really. Same thing. Charlie O2, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in, by the way. All right, so it's a pretty good workout, all things considered. Chest feeling it pretty well, shoulders feeling it pretty well. Let me go ahead and stop the workout. We're done. We've got the South Carolina versus A&M game coming up this afternoon. It's evening on the mainland, but here it's in the afternoon. I might kind of live stream chat that. Really is going to depend on what the audience wants. I'd really like more engagement on the Discord because I've got a lot of upcoming decision trees that I have to take one decision. That decision is going to influence another decision. It's going to be based on housing. It's going to be based on having a car. It's going to be based on whether or not I want to continue these lifting streams or if I just want to do the chat consultation stuff. And the only way I can really judge whether or not you guys want it is when y'all tell me, right? Analytics only goes so far. So I'll probably do a consultation or a chat stream later today, I'm guessing. We'll see. But for now, I think that's going to be it. Otherwise, definitely come hang out on the Discord. Type in !Discord for the link. If you have any comments about whether or not you'd like to continue seeing lifting streams or you're fine with the consultations and chat streams, just let me know, and we'll go from there. Really, feedback is very useful on this channel, on this platform. I'm still just starting out, especially on YouTube, so we'll see where it comes over the next few months. No decisions to be made yet, but the more data I have, the better decision I can make. So I'm in that collecting data stage. Anyway, that is going to be it for me for now. Check the Discord stream or the Discord later for news on streams. Otherwise, you will see me tomorrow for a pull-ups day. So we're going to be working our biceps, we're working our lats, and we're working our traps. Tomorrow morning, same time, same place. That'd be another one. If y'all want to see the stream a little bit later, daylight savings time doesn't exist here. So, that's going to bump y'all back an hour effectively. If that's something y'all are concerned about, you want to see me stream later, I need to know that information. So please let me know. Otherwise, that'll be it for me for now. As always, y'all, make good decisions. Good decisions form your actions. As actions form your habits. As habits form your values. As values form your ethos can be the guide starting through the rough waters of life. Much love, y'all. Come in for the hug. Beat the hell out of South Carolina. Hey. Whoop.